So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. Now about a month ago, words got out on social media that the marriage between musician and ex-Big Brother Naija housemate Teddy A and his gorgeous wife Bam Bam may have gotten estranged. These rumors began building when it was somehow observed that the both of them had unfollowed each other on Instagram. Now that's a major indication among celebrity couples when the relationship begins to get fractured. I do not know why they do that, but yeah, that's always an indication. They had also stopped being seen together in public, and they had stopped posting pictures of themselves and each other across their socials. They stopped celebrating special moments together in general. So when those speculations got out, we did wish them well, wish them all the best, hoping that it was only a rumor, while looking forward to things returning back to normal between them. But did it? You see, when celebrities are faced with such assumptions around their marriages, they usually do two things. They either debunk that rumor entirely, put out a statement on their socials or through their team refuting those theories, or they can choose to keep quiet about it and disprove those rumors through actions. So in other words, they can, quell the rumors by maybe making a post with that spouse that is rumored to have broken up with them, or just putting out one form of indication or the other to make it known to the public that there was no truth in those earlier hypotheses. We still dey no leave, no transfer. Teddy A and Bam Bam did none. They neither rebutted those speculations nor did they display any hints at all to show that indeed all was well between them. Rather, more and more signals have been shown by the both parties to further suggest that there may actually be some truth in those assumptions. First, the month of March is International Women's Month. Hello, if I haven't said it or if I have said it before, let me say it again. Happy International Women's Month to all my queens. And several of our kings took to their socials to celebrate the women in their lives. Teddy A was not left out. Taking to Instagram, he posted this. This month of March is for the women in my life, and then he puts 3 love emojis. A lot of social media users were expecting the first woman in his life to be his wife. Of course, right? A man shall live and cleave. But the first picture that he posted was a picture of his mother. We're like, oh fine, it's okay, it's still his mother, nobody's fighting position here, it's fine, he can celebrate in no particular order. Then swipes to the next slide. And the next picture they saw were pictures of his 2 daughters. And they were like, oh, okay, it's okay. Well, many people would prefer to put their wives before their daughters. But yeah, a daughter's first love in quotes is her father. So yeah, he can celebrate his daughters. And so they tries to swipe to the main woman they were looking for as the main woman in his life. And to their surprise, there was no other picture. Teddy A conspicuously excluded Bam Bam as one of the women in his life, and that is a very strong and heavy indication that does not happen by chance. Next thing we saw on the blogs was that Bam Bam has now reverted to her maiden name in movies and in projects. In an earlier featured movie, before things got a little heated between them, Bam Bam introduced herself as Bam Bam Olawumi Adenibuyo. Adenibuyo is Teddy A's surname, her husband's surname, and that was what a lot of people knew her as. But now, according to the blogs, they showed a clip from a cast on a recent movie that she featured in, and she went by the name Oluwabamike Bam Bam Olawumi. Teddy A's surname was apparently not included in her names. Unfortunately, there has still been no sign of the both of them together ever since this speculation broke out on social media. And a lot of people are beginning to believe that indeed something is wrong and up with Bam Bam and Teddy A. Well, ever since this rumored crisis in Bam Bam and Teddy's marriage broke on social media, for some weird reasons, fingers began pointing to actor Uzo Arukwe. Before we proceed with that story, if you are new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your thoughts down in the comment section, and stay glued for we have so much more coming your way. If you are yet to get a copy of our book, The Unbroken Spirit, now is the ideal time to. The feedback, the reviews I'm getting is busting my head. Antoniette Williams here said, I have always loved you, but I love you more after getting a copy of your book, The Unbroken Spirit. Amina Sparkle said, I received mine this week and I am mesmerized by the content. Neze, you may need to review the cost upwards. I think I like the sound of that. But before we do, don't forget, it's still on the discount amount now, but the price will soon be adjusted to its regular price. So please grab a copy now before we do. It's going to be a life-changing experience. There's so much knowledge that you're going to get around marriage, around relationships, about building yourself even in the eye of a storm, around not carrying away by temporal pain to alter the dynamics of your marriage, being able to differentiate between normal relationship tension and abuse. There is so much that you're going to learn from there. So grab a copy by scanning this code, clicking on the link down below, or sending us a mail book to info@nezeville.com. So let's get back to the story. Uzo Arukwe is a Nollywood actor from Imo State. Before Uzo got into acting, he studied economics at the Abia State University and later earned an MBA from the University of Calabar. Many of you just got to know of Uzo from these recent YouTube movies springing up here and there, but Uzo has been in the industry for well over a decade. Uzo began acting professionally since 2014 with the movie Unspoken Truths, but he got a little recognition when he played Inspector Sam in the film Sergeant Tutu. Uzo got his very big break in Omoni Oboli's Love in Every Word, where he played Odugu. That movie featured him and Bam Bam paired as a couple and immediately became an internet banger, an instant sensation, hitting over 32 million views in its first year. It's an enormous success, better the part 2, which now stands at 21 million views on YouTube. That is well over 53 million views on that movie. Now that is huge. This movie, which was shot in just 7 days, it was a low budget, low expectation video. You know, even as a YouTuber, there's some videos that you will shoot. You want to watch it because you feel like, I don't mess up. This video is not up to standard. I don't want to watch this thing. I'm embarrassed. That is exactly how the cast felt about that movie. They had no expectation that it was going to go viral. They were embarrassed about it after shooting it. But it turned out to be the one that opened the big doors that led to the big breakthrough for not only Uzo Arukwe, but also for Bam Bam.
The way the film did Daba, it wasn't planned. They shot that Love in Every Word for 7 days. And I made sure the film, because it wasn't a film that any of us were proud of. Film because you blew our mind, and I feel like we hear Chukwumerewo, Oji have just settled on most of us know that that's film.
Now, seeing how successful, incredibly successful for them it was collaborating as a couple, Bam Bam and Uzo took advantage of the buzz and decided to squeeze financial advantage out of it. They began featuring in tons and tons of love movies together as a romantic pair. We had Too Good to Be True, Shades of Intimacy, Binding Vow, Without you, my dirty achalugo, another wife, the gift within, the perfect match, tons and tons and tons of them, there became the ideal YouTube Nollywood couple. And so there they were, packing on the love rolls, attending media rounds together. Endorsement and adverts featuring them as a romantic couple gained momentum. So many PRO engagements portraying them as lovebirds flooded in, and the audience loved every bit of it. They couldn't get enough of them. So many people believe that Uzo and Bam Bam have this unique and distinct on-screen chemistry. So it wasn't far-fetched when people began linking UZOR in this crisis that Teddy A and Bam Bam may be facing, especially since this crisis became public around the time Bam Bam shot to main stardom playing UZOR's on-screen girl. Now, when these rumors began, I personally did not reference them at all, deliberately and intentionally so. If you watched the documentary video that we did on Bam Bam and Teddy A about a month ago, I didn't mention anything about Uzo. Those rumors were there then, but I chose not to. First, I felt like those rumors were very unfair. The man is just doing his job. What is Uzo and Bam Bam acting now that Emeka Ike and Genevieve did not act together as a pair? That's here. That Rita Dominic and who was a pair, Jim Ike, did not act. That Ramsey Noah and was it Stephanie Okereke or Omotola Jelade? Please let me know who Ramsey Noah's pair was back in the day. Let me know down in the comment section. Which one didn't Ramsey, Jim Ike and Emeka Ike act with Genevieve Omotola and Stephanie Linus? That's here. And nobody came to drag them or embarrass them. I was like, social media really comes with its detriments, trust me. Fast fame, but trouble and wahala fame. Why are people trying to make this man uncomfortable, for goodness sake? And this lady, why are they putting this negative energy and tag to them that will now begin to affect their growth and productivity? When scripts come, they'll be like, hey, I beg, which one I go ask? And people go say, I don't do one, I don't do two, you know? Secondly, because having no indications, solid indications to suggest something, I usually will not like to drive or fuel a nasty rumor, especially considering the fact that this man is also married. I don't think that he's divorced. The last time I checked, he was married. So I didn't want to fuel that. Also, some other people wondered that there is no way Teddy A would say he's a jealous person. Because, I mean, a man who met a lady inside a reality TV show and married her, waiting join jealousy with husband of entertainer. Nothing consigned them together. People believe that as a husband of an entertainer, the man should understand what it comes with, what the terrain comes with. So, for all of these, I didn't quite allude to the theory that Uzo had any role to play in the internal state of events between Bam Bam and Teddy. And so I chose not to even mention his name. But now that Uzo himself has addressed this, he has broken his silence on this. Let us hear what he has to say about those rumors of him being responsible, or at least having a contribution in the alleged cracks in Teddy and Bam Bam's marriage.
That's part one. When Bam Bam, the first time Bam Bam with Anyama, I hope when the girl, I don't know. Of course, I learned Big Brother that time on Big Brother. You know, before Bam Bam, me na bimbo konyo like me na here. You know, nyola na jom na bimbo me before, because it's just work. You know, we have to do what we have to do. Inyem anti-shafi now, inyem mo abudu now. Onyo my job is to make sure that it's believable. And what I do before the film, they don't get meeting my colleague, the female person, Joy Ajijo. How far is too far? what Ntiaka meba digogewiwe metugota digogewiwe ogabamba, because I do not want to go beyond the bounds of decency, you know, and metaga kana so Uzo is grouping or something like that. No. So I always ask, I judge you. I don't mind too, you know. I don't mind, and the thing, in fact, it was not a topic of conversation at all, because Owu Nkenzisi is not the first film name between wine or wine, you know. So, but sometimes came from Nkaso or at all I'm the girl, you know, and that was what that was when I came out, and you know, was it the guy now or you know, because he was peddling some very false information and narrative. So, but apart from that, it wasn't a matter of concern, because I was worried for my colleague Bam Bam, you know. I was worried for her and Teddy actually. But I just think that we're going to go past it. I don't matter, you know, because being a creative, I know I try catching in a box. Even in Hollywood, stereotyping is a thing. But for now, it's bringing money. Like what they go through that particular character. And Odogu at least has come to stay. A lot of brands are coming because they like the Odogu character. They come to me because they feel like that Odogu character resonates with those our Umunes and Umunas, you know. So I'm going to fight it with time, you know, and people will begin to understand more that I'm just an actor, and if whatever character I am, give me my best, you know, measurable film, made the character come.
So Uzo is raising up his hand though in this interview that he had with BBC Igbo. He raised leg, say, Makobamio, Egbamio, don't put me in trouble. Oh. He's saying that before he acted that movie with Bam Bam, he has never met her before. That yes, he watched her on television as a Big Brother Niger star. He has never met her before. That all he does is play his role as an actor. Makobamio. That if it is more Abudu, Mommy Mo, if it is Auntie Shafi Bello, if his great grandma they give him, he will play his role well. Oh, nothing concerning with person wife. Oh. That's when he wants to do love role with a married woman or a lady, he will call her and ask her, what are the rules? I talk about me pause the boundary. If I touch you here, your husband go vex. If I touch you here, will your husband gets angry? The girl will stick the rules and he acts accordingly. Oh, that he's a man that respects himself. Oh, that he doesn't like his name being mentioned and being dragged into people's marriages. Oh, that he doesn't have anything intimate to do with Bam Bam. The only relationship they have is as colleagues. What are your thoughts? Let us drop them all down in the comments section. What are your thoughts about Uzo's interview? Do you even believe that he should have done this interview at all? Or he should have just ignored the rumors? Or do you think that it's good that he came out to clear his name and clear the air? What do you think about all of these speculations? Do you really think, as it's being spread on social media, that big fame affects marriages, especially when it's coming from the woman? Many men, many African men, many Nigerian men are not able to handle a woman's fame and fortune. Or do you think that women themselves are the ones that are not able to manage fame and fortune, especially when they have it more than their husbands? There is a lot of talk about this going on social media. Let us educate ourselves through conversation down in the comment section. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you're new here, you are seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your thoughts down in the comment section, and stay glued for we have so much more coming your way. Don't forget to join our premium and exclusive channel where I equip you with so much knowledge around love, life, marriage, relationships, and all of that. You can join by scanning this down here or joining exclusive channel here on YouTube. Down there, they're going to see the join icon just down there beside the subscribe icon. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in our next one. For now, bye.